Hi guys, it's Trisha from Living a Vintage Life, and I thought I would do a quick video to let you know what sold on eBay this weekend. It's great to show you all the stuff I'm buying, but it's better to show you the stuff that's selling, and that way I can tell you exactly what price it sold for, how much I paid, and how long it took to sell. So I am old school. I've worked in one form or another of shipping since I graduated from college. Long time ago. So I still print actual invoices that I include in the package. I know a lot of sellers don't do it. I used to wrap everything in tissue paper, but since our volume got bigger, I was able to let that go and it just goes in a poly bag, but I still can't get away from printing my invoices.
For now.
For now, I know. That's going to be a really hard one to let go. In any case, so I went ahead, I printed, and then I pulled the inventory so I could show you exactly what sold. This is from Friday to Sunday. And I'm missing about 10 things. Some things are in the process of being washed. Some things I couldn't quite locate because I ran some auctions on some older items. And it's great to move stuff I've had forever and I was just going to donate. But also I have a hard time finding older items because I wasn't as organized back then, or I put them somewhere else because they weren't selling and I was going to donate them, so I have a little bit of research. So I'll just tell you what they are. They're nothing exciting. When I talk about the auction items that sold this weekend, those are the brands you do not want to buy. I'll tell you why I bought them. I'll tell you how long I've had them. And my strategy was I was just going to pull, because, I started casually doing this in fall of last year. And you don't know what you're doing. You go down, you go to the bins, you buy a bunch of stuff, you think, oh, that's great. You wind up with brands you normally wouldn't buy. So I was just going to donate it back. But then I realized, because I do everything by it now, I don't hardly ever do auctions, maybe 10 a month on something if I have something that's rare. So I thought I'm ending the month with my, I think it's 500 or 300, I can't remember what it is, but it's a lot of free auction listings as part of my store subscription I wasn't using. So instead of just donating this stuff for nothing and getting my coupon from Value Village, I went ahead and put it on auction at $4.99, take my $5, it's out the door. I definitely got my money back because it came from the bins, and it shows volume in my shop, things are moving, things are selling, and like I said, I didn't just donate it for free. So, that being said, I am going to flip through this really quick. I just showed this in my whole video. I just got this a few days ago, and it was one of the brands I said I normally don't buy, which is Volcom, but it was this, I looked up the thing, it was called Little Monsters, and it had good comps, and it's a different kind of comic style. It was tagged Comic-Con on some sold listings. I didn't do that. It sold in 24 hours. Sold super fast, $29.99 on that. And also I charge shipping. I don't do free shipping unless it's a high-end specialty item, then I'll throw in free shipping. But other than that, they paid $29.99 plus the price of shipping. That's going to go in a Priority Mail padded envelope.
What do you think that cost you?
This was from the bins. I would say probably, we paid 99 cents a pound. It's probably a little over a pound, so maybe $2.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. All right. This was another quick sell. They sold in 24 hours. These are from the bins. They're red velvet vintage pants.
Those were a pain to photograph.
Yeah, they're really hard to get the color right. They're like old Evan Pacone, or however you say that. I took a best offer on these. It was within 24 hours of listing. I took a best offer. The photographs were great, even though Brian did his best, and the waist was super tiny. So it's going to be harder to find a buyer with a little tiny waist like this. So I took a best offer of $15. Plus they paid shipping on those. And probably $1 at the bins. All-right, this is one of my bread and butter brands, Eddie Bauer. It's just it was a cotton acrylic cardigan, oatmeal sweater. This sold really fast too. not sweater season, but sold over the weekend, 24, 48 hours, like about $17. Once again from the bins, probably $2 because it's, you know, a little bit heavier. This was from the bins. I just got it because it was cute and it had a vintage look to it. It's not vintage, but it kind of has that style. It has a tag. It almost looks homemade, but it has a tag. And I got it because it's red, white, and blue for 4th of July. You know, I'm big on dressing for holidays, selling for people who are dressing for holidays, and super light at the bins. I mean, this isn't even half a pound. It's like less than 50 cents. Sold $9.99. I normally don't try to buy things that are, you know, $9.99, but that was lightweight. I'm trying to increase my volume, trying to increase my store listings, so that was easy pickup. This beauty sold almost immediately when I listed it. Ah, look how pretty she is. This was one of my bin finds that I was super excited about. This romper bathing suit, play suit. This, like I said, I posted it. I put it up, I think, at $89.99. Within 10 minutes, I got a best offer of $70, and I took it.
What did that cost you?
That was from the bin, so less than $1. Okay, it's a funny story. These are vintage navy uniform pants. They have all the awesome, like, anchor buttons. They have the lace up, like a Cracker Jack man, lace up in the back. I've had this vintage navy uniform. I bought it before last Halloween, thinking it would be like a cute Halloween costume, matching coat and pants, right? I've literally sat on it for almost a year. I told Brian, I'm like, you know what? Split it apart. I bet you the pants are going to sell by themselves. They need a really bad lint brush because this wool, like, just sucks everything. I'm like, do me a favor. Split the pants. Just shoot the pants separately. They sold within a few hours. Putting the pants up by themselves, $22.80 they paid for it. Once again, it was from the bins. I sat on it way too long. From now on, I'll be looking for the pants, not buying the matching, you know, it's like that collared shirt, square collar shirt thing. Okay, this is an Anthropology dress. It's really pretty. It's that brand, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's the one that starts with a Q. It's like Quillery. Anyway, it's really pretty. It almost feels like silk. It's super soft, but it's a poly. And sold really fast over the weekend too. I took a best offer of $45 on that.
This is all bin stuff, right?
Except for that dress, I did buy that at a regular thrift, so I did pay up for it. I bought it on a 50% off day. So it probably was around $5 I paid for that. But it was Anthropology. It was a nice dress. I had checked comps. I was comfortable with $5. $5 into 45. I'm totally fine with that. These are just jeans from the bins. They're Ralph Lauren. They're really good shape, size 14. I took a best offer of $12 on those. These are scrub pants. This is the only brand of scrub tops or pants I buy, which is Koi. It's got a Koi fish on the tag. They always have like a cute little floral thing. I know there's other types of scrub brands out there, but this is the one that sells for me, sells fast. Took a best offer of $14.99. This is a brand I normally do not buy, but it was at the bins. It was new with tags. It's Express. That's a brand I do not buy. Just because the return's not enough. But it was new with tags, and it was a cute heart novelty print. So I was like, you know, in literally probably 50 cents. $11 best offer on that one. I had this in my video last week too. This was the jumper I bought from the Vermont Country Store that I grabbed at the bins. Great size. It's a 3X. Pockets. Super dark. No wash wear at all. Went full price. Didn't make an offer. $34.99.
Smells like maple syrup.
The Vermont Country. It smells like maple syrup and Bernie Sanders. He's from Vermont, right?
Yeah.
See? Alrighty, this is Coldwater Creek, another one of my bread and butter brands. I only pick up the bins. I won't pay $2, $3, $4. I won't pay those prices at a regular thrift, only from the bins. And Coldwater Creek is one of my bread and butters. This is kind of cute because I have like the cityscape on the bottom. It's just in black knit dress, no washwear. Took a best offer at $15. I sold a new tags Lularoe classic tee. Haven't pulled that one yet. I sold that. It was just a heathered blue. I'm sorry, mauve, like a purple heathered one. 3232. Weird number, but the other thing that I haven't got out of the laundry is kind of really a random thing. I found a Dead Kennedys, the band T-shirt. It was the regular big DK kind of logo everyone's seen. It was kind of cool because I had the date on the front at the bottom, so you could see like it was 1990 something. I can't remember the exact date. But man, if this top shirt, whatever it turned into, could speak and let you know where it's been, it would have stories to tell. Someone had cut the neck, cut the sleeves off,
split the sides
all the way down to the bottom. So it was just barely like at the hem, like just barely hooked together. They had bleached in the front. It's a black t-shirt, right? Bleached in the front, so it had stains on it. I mean, this thing was...
I don't think they bleached it on purpose. I think they probably happened after.
I don't know. It was on all the way around the bottom. Like I don't even know.
It was trash.
It was totally trashed. It was totally punk rock, like... And even the graphics were faded, you know. I mean, it's been around since the 90s, right? And whoever you had it wore it like crazy.
As soon as I saw it, I knew someone was going to want it.
Yeah. So Brian grabbed it from the bins, probably less than 50 cents. I put it on auction because... Right, like who knows what who knows what anybody would pay for that. Started at $9.99, went sold last night on auction for $21.50. Funny thing is, it's an international buyer. I see that it's going through the global shipping program. So not only did they pay me to ship it to the global shipping program, it looks like they have another $13.58 in international shipping charges. So that was a $40 purchase on a. I mean, it's. Like,
is it going to Cambodia?
I don't know where it's going.
Holiday in Cambodia?
Holiday in Cambodia. I see what you did there. See, obscure Dead Kennedys references. That's why you guys come here. This is a great men's brand shirt. It's called I can't even read it. Turnbull and Asser. London, made in England. I grabbed 2 of these men's shirts at the bins. Have sold both of them. This was the second one to sell. Took a best offer, $23. Here's my bread and butter, Coldwater Creek. These are nice because these are the no irons, so they're great for career. Took a best offer of $11. Came from the bins. This was one of your finds from the bins, right?
Jawohl.
They're wool and they're heavy, and let's see if I can find the tag.
They can't see it from back there, but it's West German.
It's West German military pants is what they are, and they're heavy. It's like Bauer. It's BAWI. It's Bauer, I don't know.
Surplus military.
Surplus
pants.
Military. These are super good shape, no holes. Look like they've never been worn. Super heavy. Took a best offer of $40. Probably paid $3 or $4 for these, probably at the bins. They're about 3 pounds. Those are also going to an international customer through the global shipping program.
Probably right back to Germany.
Another one of my bread and butter items that I sell all day long. I don't sell them for a lot, but I love them, so I sell them. These are, your 1960s polyester button-downs. Grab them whenever I see them at the bins. $10, best offer on that one. If they have the prissy bow, you can get a little bit more than $10. Okay, here is my random story of the day.
I found that.
Okay, Brian found this. Okay, this is your Bolo alert. I'm like, here, I can't stand up because I'm wearing pajama bottoms. Okay? When you can only see like the newscasters at the counter, I'm wearing lounge pants. So maybe Brian can get it up there. Okay, Ace and Jig. Okay, look for it, memorize it, love it.
It's tricky to read, Ace and Jig. It's like a scripty font. It was outlined. I couldn't tell what it said at first. It took me a little while. But once I found out what it was, I was like, oh, pretty nice.
Okay. It's got a huge kind of a cult following. People, like, it has a big following, right? So I had this, like, tunic thing, okay? And this was a regular thrift store buy on a 50% off day. I only shop at regular 50% off days. It was marked as a blouse, which means it's probably about $1.50, $2 on 50% off day. And I put it up, and it's got these buttons, right? And so I put it up for $150. I got a best offer immediately of $135. I was like, quick dime, slow nickel, quick dime, slow nickel, quick dime, right? And so I was like, woohoo, I sold it, you guys could find your ace and jigs, blah, 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 blah. And then the next morning, heartbreak set in. Because the buyer messaged me, and she says, it's been altered. I want to cancel my order. And me going, maybe it has been. I don't know. But I immediately said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
We're a lot of ace and jig around here.
Yeah, we're not ace and jig, aficionados. There's nothing about it that gave the impression that it was altered.
They did a sweet job.
Something that costs this much originally, they obviously send it to a tailor or a seamstress to do the job. So there was nothing that screamed to me that it had been altered, like a hemmed pant or something like that.
But on closer inspection.
But upon closer inspection, we realized that yes, it looks like the buttonholes had been added, and the original buyer sent me a picture of what it used to look like, and it was just an open front tunic, and it had a belt.
You could see where the little belt
and if you looked inside really close, you could see where the belt had been detached. Nothing you would have seen on first glance, but if you really looked, you could have figured it out.
But the buyer was cool, right?
The buyer was totally cool about it, and I was totally cool about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea, right? No idea. So I said to Brian, well, what do? We just trash it? Like, I have a feeling ace and jig people are purists and aren't going to want something that's altered. So what I do every time I don't know what to do with something, I put it on auction, right? Let the market dictate what it's worth, because I don't know. Altered, someone wants it. Altered, no one wants it. I don't know. Anyway,
someone wanted it.
I put it up on auction, $19.99. Immediately got a bid. I put altered in the title. I put in the description that it had been altered. I said it used to be an open front tunic with a belt. Now it's got buttons, and it's like a V-neck shirt. So I was very clear. It was altered. It went to, I think, 30-some watchers. People weren't messing around. I got bids pretty quick. It snowballed until it wound up selling. And just for personal satisfaction, I wanted it to hit the original $135 sale price, but it didn't. It closed at $127.50.
Close enough.
Close enough. Happy Mother's Day to me. $127.50. I did do free shipping on an item that's expensive but lightweight like this. I'll throw in the shipping, and I will also add insurance. Since first class isn't going to be insured, I pay for insurance on my own. Just for something that's this expensive, if it gets lost by the post office, I don't want to be out $127.50. That's my ace and jig story. Find it, learn it, love it, live it, ace and jig. That's all I'm going to say about that. Alrighty, this is another brand. I pick up at the bins. It's Cachet. It's a higher end brand. They have shops at the mall, but it's hit or miss. These are like a embroidered floral pant. Took a best offer of $13.35. This is that brand I was talking about. The last one is that Blank
Noir. You finally moved a piece of the Blank Noir?
And I keep buying it because it's so cute. But they're like these ruffled sweatshirts, and it's like high-low, and it's got like a cute asymmetrical zipper and all this stuff, and I keep buying it, and I think I have 3 now.
It's got the cool label back there.
It's got a cool label. It's gathered in the back. Everything about it's cute. I sold it. Took a best offer, $20.
Nice.
I know, now I have 2 left. A bathing suit I picked up from the bins. I'm not going to do bathing suits anymore. I'm over bathing suits. I hate measuring them. I hate listing them, and I just have no.
I didn't know that. This is news to me.
Yeah, I'm not doing bathing suits anymore. It was on my list of things I'm not buying anymore. One of them is bathing suits, and I just can't even. I don't know, and they don't sell for much. It just feels like, even like, I know brands that sell Victoria's Secret and all that stuff, even those, it's just not worth it to me. I know people love bathing suits, I don't. So no more bathing suits. Anyway,
But that one's sold.
Profile by Gotex, whatever. It was from the bins. I took a best offer, $15.50.
I'm glad you got the 50 because 15 is just too low.
I know, right? Well, here you go. These sold for $15. So that makes you feel better.
Well, yeah.
Probably went low on these, but I don't know. I just took the offer. Sometimes it depends. It depends on how long I've had the piece of inventory. It depends on how much room it takes in the bin. It depends on how my sales are going on that day. It depends on what my mood is. It depends on a lot of different factors on whether I take an offer or not. Normally, I probably would have done this. But anyway, I sold a pair of Athleta pants for $15. They're Athleta corduroy. They're called dipper pants. Anyway.
15 for those?
I sold Athleta pants for $15. They were corduroy. I was like,
wow.
You know, it's summer.
Jeez.
Lady really wanted them to replace a pair she had completely worn out.
She's going to sell them in her shop for 45.
No, they're not worth that much, but they're worth more than 15. But I did it. I don't know. This is vintage Gunnies. Jessica's Gunnies, which is Gunny Sacks. This is vintage. Really pretty skirt. It's girls, actually. No, I'm sorry, it's juniors. Once again, I let this go at a best offer of $20 because this waist is so tiny. It's a size, I know, it's a size 5 juniors, but it's tiny.
Nellie Olson.
Yeah. Gunny Sacks, especially vintage, sells really well. Ooh, I should show that dress I found yesterday. It's fabulous.
That is a cool dress.
It's a really cool dress. Got some stains. Gonna have to clean it. But I got another Gunny Sack yesterday, which I find a lot of it at the bins. Vintage. I don't know why. Okay, here's some of my auction stuff. Stuff I bought. Stuff I shouldn't have bought. Don't buy these brands. I got $5, okay? Luckily, it was all from the bins. This is Apostrophe. It's a cute little top. I mean, you think, you know, like, oh, the style or whatever. You know, I did all the keywords, the ruffle, the pin-tuck pleats, the lace, the little bow, you know, the sheer, the romantic, blah, blah, blah. $4.99 on auction. It's gone. It's out of my life. This is Eileen Fisher. I had this piece for a while. Older Eileen Fisher. Still very nice. Also, it was a small. It's a gray. It's a linen. It's kind of a bluish gray. Single button. I did take a best offer. She made me a pretty decent offer, $28. So.
I thought you were going to say 4 something. I was going to turn the camera off and make a little talk.
$4.99. $28. So I was like, okay. I also took a best offer on this. This was from a regular thrift. It was in the blouse section, so I think we paid like about $3. It's a Diane von Furstenberg, and it's a eyelet lace tunic, blouse, mini dress, whatever you want it to be. I took a best offer of $49.99 on the DVF. And that I include free shipping because it's a nice piece. Here's another, you know, it's another stupid thing about at the bins forever ago. Halogen, don't buy that brand. But I thought it was cute. It's so soft, it's ruffled, it's bright, it's never even been worn. It's like got no wash wear, whatever. Put on auction, $4.99, because I swear to God, I've been looking at that thing for a year. Going, why did I buy that? Here's another one. I bought this because it was new with tags, but it's Ava and Viv, which I believe is, oh God, Ava and Viv is like,
Pep Boys?
no, Pep Boys. Like Target or Kmart or Kohl's, or you know what I mean? Like it's a plus size brand. It's the plus size line for one of those things. Anyway, it was new tag skirt. I put it on auction. It went $6.99 on auction. This is a Chico's Synergy, which is like their sporty line, which doesn't sell as well as regular Chico's for me. Chico's is another one of my bread and butter. It's just a windbreaker. I put on auction, went for $9.99. Like I said, this is all stuff in the bins, and it's all stuff I wanted to get rid of. This is a Lularoe heathered blue perfect tee. I took a best offer of $19.99. It wasn't new or anything. It was pre-owned. This is another brand I sell. I usually get $19.99 out of this. Anywhere from $16.99 to $19.99. It's Daniel Rain with 2 N's. I like to buy it at Ben's because it's super light. And it's always a cute style. And this one was really cute, I thought. And I took a best offer of $17 on that. Here's another bread and butter brand for me, which is Peony. I think they sell it at Nordstrom. This one, I usually get their like polyester tops. They're a lot like Daniel Rain, but this is just a really cute, just a knit top. $11 best offer. These are another one of the things I said I probably shouldn't have, I should have held out, but sometimes I just want the sale. Sometimes I'm trying to make a certain number at the end of the day, but anyway, these are really cool. They're vintage plaid pants, like big old wide legs, high waist, really cute. But once again, the waist was really tiny, so you know, sometimes there's not going to be a market for people with really small waists. So when I got an offer for $16, I took it. Kind of feel bad about that, but gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. This is Anthropology. This is a special kind of a collaboration thing they had, but it's Linda and Harriet. It's featuring the works of Linda and Harriet, which is, I guess, who drew the birds. Not sure. It's just a sweatshirt with birds. $26.24. That was a regular thrift store buy. I had looked it up. I knew that this was something special that people looked for. It was in blouses. I think I paid $1.70-ish, half off on blouses. This is Commune. It's a men's shirt. And it's kind of, I think it's a linen blend button-down. It's just a plain old shirt. Picked it up from Ben's. Decent brand. $21.99 on that. This is, let me add to my list of things I'm not going to buy again. Okay, bathing suits. Check. Anything Disney. I'm so, like, every time I buy something Disney, whether it comes from the parks, or whatever it is, like, I don't even care. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't sell for me. I know Disney sells for everybody else. There's cool Disney stuff out there. It's just one of those things. It doesn't sell for me. But I've had this pink sweatshirt, which I thought was super cute because it has, like, the old school, like, Disney sign embroidered on it. Like, it's got the Disney logo on the back. It's a half zip. I mean, it's, like, got no wash wear. It's, like, a cool, loose size. I don't even know. Anyway, I swear to God, I've been looking at that thing for a year. Someone offered me $7.50. I said, please, pay you $7.50 to make it go away. Disney and bathing suits. This sweater I've sold. This is like the third one of these I've sold. The brand is Baldini. And it's kind of cool because the zipper are these, like, rhinestones. So, like, you zip it up and it comes together. I took a best offer on this because we're totally out of sweater season, and I sold the last one for more in the winter, but I took a best offer of $14.99. This is Esprit, which everybody knows what Esprit is. It wasn't vintage. It's their regular Esprit. If it's vintage Esprit, buy it every time you see it, right? Especially like the old baby doll, like grunge dresses, every time you see it. This is new Esprit. I just thought the style was cute. I was like, oh, I'll keep it for myself if I don't sell it. Put it on auction to make it go away. $4.99. Don't buy it unless it's vintage. But it's gone. It's gone. This is another thing. It's like when I first started doing this, I was like, oh, I'll just buy whatever because I thought it was cute or whatever. I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing because I literally have had this since probably last fall. It's a cute retro style. It's Be Smart is the brand. It's kind of got a little empire waist, cute little dress. Put on auction, $4.99. Oh my God, this is something I literally had. Like, I know I keep saying this is like, and this didn't go on auction. This is what's so bizarre, right? Hazel Hearts Vintage will probably remember when I bought this. It was when I first started getting to reselling modern instead of vintage. We went to Value Village. I think it was 50% off day. Or we had a coupon. I think it was 50% off day. Anyway, I bought this. I didn't even know what it was. I knew it was Athleta. I knew Athleta was a good brand. Lo and behold, I get up, I get home, I find out it's their Taj tunic, which is like their cover for a bathing suit. Still cute. I mean, it's like, you know, still cute. It's embroidered, whatever. I've had this thing down to like $4.99. I've had it, I mean, I've been trying to get rid of this forever. Anyway, someone offered me $14.99 this weekend, and guess what? It only took me a year to make that $14.99. Okay. This is another vintage polyester button-down blouse. This one's a placebo. So those usually get a little bit more than the regular button-downs. Took a best offer of $15. This is one I probably screwed up on. This is a Lucky Brand hoodie, okay? And sometimes Lucky Brand, like their sweatpants and sometimes their hoodies, go for a lot of money, some of the patterns and stuff. Well, I got this at the regular thrift. I think I paid $4, hoping that it was one of the ones that, you know, was a popular pattern, because I thought it was cute. You know, I didn't bother looking it up. I figured $4, well, you know, whatever. I took a best offer for $18. So it wasn't, you know, a $100, you know, Lucky Brand. It was an $18 Lucky Brand, and I was in for $4, and that makes me sad. Okay, this is another bins find. This is Cabby. Like I said, Cabby can be hit and miss. This is actually 100% silk, so you think it would be a higher end item, but it's got a little smudge right here, so I'm gonna have to clean that before it ships. But it's not. It was a $19.99 Cabby. Hey, I'll take $19.99 on a bin item all day long. But some Cabby's good, some Cabby's bad. The style number's on the tag. Look it up. If it's from the bins, you get $20 for it. Great. Go for it all day long. I'll do it all day long. Okay, this is another item I have seriously had forever. It's little yellow button. It's just a little knit top. It's from Anthropology. Finally got rid of it on auction for $6.99. Okay, Banana Republic men's dress shirt, another thing that went on auction for $4.99. This is Anthropology, and it's really pretty. It's from Maeve, which I find Maeve to be one of the easier sells in the Anthropology brands. Some of them I think sell better than others. Some of them are looked for more than others. And Maeve seems to be one that is. It's a partial, it's silk in front. I think it's rayon in back. Silk dress. It went at my asking price of $29.99. That was a regular thrift store buy. I think I paid $4. Oh, this is an Anthropology blouse I've had forever. I took a best offer of $13. This is another item. This is way to wrap at the end with the good stuff. Max Studio. Don't buy it. I can't get rid of it to save my life, but it was a cute jersey dress. Honestly, I've had it for like months and months and months and months and months. It finally went on auction for $5.50. I also sold an Old Navy white eyelet dress from the bins, $15.
Oh, I know that dress.
You know that dress. It's the $1 million dress. That's what we called it, right? Because I get that it's really cute. Just a summer, like, little fit and flare white eyelet dress. It's Old Navy, so I normally wouldn't buy it. But I was like, I'm at the bins. I need dresses. I need inventory. I need to go buy it. So I bought it. And I get home and I notice there's a stain on it, on the front, when Brian went to shoot it. So I'm like, oh, I'll clean it, right? It's white, it's easy. So I go in, I get my bleach pen, blah, 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 blah. I wash it, right? Take it out, hang it out to dry. It's all nice. Looks like
way too much effort already for an Old Navy dress.
Way too much effort already, right? And then I give it to Brian. He puts on the mannequin. He turns around to do the back. He's like, oh, there's a stain on the back. I'm like, oh, my God. So I take it off the mannequin. I take it back. I get my blue. I do the whole thing over again, right? Clean it again, bleach pen, blah, 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 blah. Hang it out to dry, steam it, make it all nice and everything, right? We only did it twice, right?
Yeah.
Twice, okay. Anyway, so after that, it sold really fast, though, for $15.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, but it was a lot of effort.
Yeah.
It was a lot of effort for that $15.
Almost gave up on it.
Almost gave up.
Sometimes you get emotionally attached.
Yeah, no. Not to the Old Navy. Oh, it's a lot of stuff I get emotionally attached. Lorella gray dress. It was just a gray tunic knit. sold for $15, and to the same person, it was a new with tags, Coldwater Creek ruffled blouse for $18. And then another Coldwater Creek, this floral jacket I've had for, it's another one of those things I put on auction, $4.99. $4.99. So,
Gotta ship all those.
I gotta go ship them all now.
What was that, Friday to Sunday?
Friday to Sunday.
So it was a pretty good weekend.
It was a pretty good weekend. I want to say it was 52, 53, 50, low 50s were the numbers for the weekend for number of sales. I was able to move a lot of dead inventory. I'm going to keep doing that on stuff that I've had forever just to get it out. $5, $5, $5. That's actually easier for me than going into the bins and like pulling out the stuff I want to get rid of and then going in and deleting it from my unsolds. Like I'd rather just, they're auctions or free listings for me, so, and I don't use them, so I'd rather just throw them out there, see if I get my $5 and move on. So I think that's it. So unfortunately sales have been a little slow for us today on Monday because I didn't list at all on Sunday.
Wow.
I know.
Mother's Day, whatever.
It was Mother's Day. We went to the bins for like 5 hours. I came back. We all went out to eat as a family. My daughter gave me a recycled Mother's Day card. Yeah, I posted it on Instagram because I was like, oh, my kid may be on drugs. She gave me a handmade card that she did that happy birthday is crossed out and it says Happy Mother's Day, and on the inside it said happy birthday, it was crossed out, it said Happy Mother's Day. She tried to tell me that she messed up and wrote happy birthday instead of Mother's Day.
It's a handmade card though.
It was a handmade card, it was beautiful. She drew on it.
It was for your mom.
Well, you just waited, we were in the punchline. You were in the punchline.
Oh, sorry.
So what happened was and you guys can just shut this off now if this is a completely boring story. So I was like, oh, it's a beautiful card. Oh yeah, I could see what you were, busy, and you were like, I wrote happy birthday or whatever. Well, this morning, the minute my alarm goes off, like my eyes pop open, and for some reason this first thought that flies in my head is like, wait a minute, it was my mom's birthday this weekend. And Davis said she made a card for my mom, but I didn't see her give a card to my mom when we went down there. So I bet that card was my mom's birthday card.
Sorry, I ruined the punchline.
What?
You want to re-record the whole video?
Yeah.
Let's start over.
And so this morning she's leaving for school. I'm like, come in here. I need to talk to you for a second. I'm like, is there any way that Mother's Day card you gave me was actually the one you made for Nana for her birthday? And you just crossed it out and wrote Mother's Day? And she's like, yeah. At least she was honest. She can't lie to me, which is good. But, yeah. That hurts right here.
It's a good card though.
It is a great card if it was my birthday. So anyway, if you aren't listing, you're not selling, and I didn't list and I'm not selling, and so I'm gonna try to boost it back up I'm just gonna try to get 75 done today. It's already late afternoon. I have to ship. I've got about 40 listings from this morning that I've done. We got about 115 pounds yesterday that we started processing today. Like I said, I got about 40 items up. Brian's still photographing, and I really want to get like 30 or 40 more done this afternoon, evening. It's going to be late at night for me. I can do it. Anything else going on?
Nope.
That's it. Oh, yeah. Bathing suits, anything Disney, and hard goods. Because seriously, I used to only do hard goods, right? Vintage hard goods. And I started doing clothing, and I was terrified of clothing. If you guys are terrified of clothing, don't be. And it was Kayla Hazelhart's Vintage finally came over to my house, right? Because I had bags and I can't even tell you how many bags of vintage clothing I had.
I was scared.
I just kept it for myself. I just kept it to save it. I kept it to collect it. I don't even know. But trash bags after trash bags after trash bags, like 20, 30 trash bags of vintage clothing. And so so finally I was like, I gotta sell some of this stuff. It doesn't even fit me. What am I doing? Kayla came over. We set up a mannequin. She showed me how to do it. And I got over that initial fear of measuring and photography and all that stuff and everything, right? Well, now that I've gone to clothing, I cannot go back to hard goods. So I've had boxes of stuff in our eBay room, which is used to be our den, now it's our eBay room. And finally this weekend I was like, we gotta start getting this stuff out. So I divided it up into what I can put on eBay and Etsy and what I'm just gonna do at like a vintage garage sale. And so I had about 50 hard good listings I needed to do, and I swear it is killing me. It is killing me.
What about that stuff behind you? Start selling that. Ha ha, just kidding. Sorry.
Why don't you go
Jeez.
sell your snowboards and your guitars?
That's not even a joke.
Yeah, see? Joke about this stuff. So, yeah. So, anyway. So, yeah, I'm trapped in what I call hard good hell. It takes forever to list. It takes forever to measure. It just takes forever. I can't do it anymore. So, all morning I've been like, Brian, hurry up. Get me back to clothes. Shoot all that bin stuff because I can't do it anymore. So if you're looking for vintage dish racks, you know, the pink or the turquoise ones, a bunch of vintage fabric,
There's lots of stuff.
there is just random stuff. Wallpaper. I finally listed, and I sold, actually, that wasn't in my haul, but I did sell a roll of vintage wallpaper yesterday. I didn't even measure it. I just put it up because I just got to do it. So there's vintage wallpaper. There's kitchen stuff, home decor stuff. I'm really trying to move out my hard goods. So that's happening right now. Anyway, I've talked way too long and I've been way too boring. But I wanted to let you know what sold on eBay this weekend, what to look out for, what don't buy. Anything that I sold for $5, do not buy. Unless you want to make only $5. All right, thanks a lot, you guys, for watching. Have a great week and hope you have fabulous sales. Thanks a lot.